This is a story of the Green 19 podcast, Closing Time, Part 2. Sorry it took so long. I know it's been like 6 days. Some of y'all care, some of y'all don't, but here's Part 2. Stay tuned. Thomas's eyes snapped open. He was sitting in a chair. A table in front of him, the familiar smell of beer and fried food in the air. Across from him, James was smiling. "You good?" You zoned out for a second. Thomas's heart pounded. The sounds of the bar filled his ears. Darts hitting the board, the jukebox playing familiar blues songs, and low hum of conversation. He looked around. The blue lantern was just normal. "What?" Thomas started. Rick slid 2 beers onto their table. "First round's on me tonight." Thomas stared at the glass, perfectly clear, no cracks, cold condensation sliding down the sides. "James, were we just what?" James asked, popping a fry into his mouth. "You okay?" Thomas looked toward the corner. 2 older men sat there, silent. The exact same men. One of them turned his head slowly, like he could feel Thomas watching. For the briefest moment, Thomas saw his face under the dim light. Chalky, white skin, eyes like black glass. The jukebox skipped. 3 songs in 3 seconds. "Tom?" James' voice was cautious now. "You're really freaking me out here, man." Thomas pushed his chair back. He was about to stand when the front door creaked open. The tall man in the hood stepped inside, scanning the room. It was all exactly the same, except this time, when the man looked up, he looked straight at Thomas and smiled. Thomas didn't remember standing, but suddenly he was on his feet, backing toward the hallway. "Where are you going?" James asked. "Bathroom." Thomas lied, eyes locked on the hooded man. The hallway was shorter this time, only 2 doors, both unmarked. Behind the first, he heard muffled voices. Behind the second, only silence. He tried the first. The voices stopped instantly. Something scraped across the floor, slow and deliberate, like a chair being dragged down the door. Thomas backed away. When he returned to the bar, normal. "It's normal," he said. The chatter was gone. The darts, the jukebox, the small talk, silent. Everyone was gone except James, Rick, and the hooded man at the door. "You took too long," Rick said quietly, not looking at him. Thomas glanced at James. His brother's face was pale now. Expression was slack. His eyes weren't blinking. The hooded man stepped toward.
"You're getting it now."
Thomas felt the air shift, cold and heavy, like he was underwater. The room stretched again, impossibly long, the shadows swallowing the far end. The lights above fizzled, buzzing like trapped insects. "What do you want?" Thomas demanded. The man tilted his head.
"Want? You're already here."
And with that, the lights went out. When Thomas opened his eyes, he was back at the table, beer in hand. James chewing a fry. "You okay?" "You zoned out again," James said. Thomas looked toward the corner, empty this time. No silent man, no hooded figure. He turned back, almost daring to feel relief. Then the jukebox skipped, once, twice. And the front door creaked open. The hooded man stepped inside. The normal part was shorter again. Thomas finally understood. It would keep shrinking. 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2, until there was no more normal at all. Only the darkness. And there would be no leaving the Blue Lantern. Ever. This has been the Green 19 podcast with Thomas Strobush. I appreciate you watching. Subscribe for more stories. Thank you. Later.